Hello, fourth graders. Welcome to lesson 5.6. Today, we're going to be doing some problem solving. And I want to show you first that we have decomposed fractions, right? And we have said that, 1/4 plus 1/4 plus 1/4 plus 1/4 equals 1 whole. But there are also some other ways to write a fraction adding problem that equals 1 whole with different types of fractions. So here our whole is going to be the red circle. And watch this. If I take 1/2 of that circle and I add 1/3 of that circle, and then I add 1/6 of that circle, it fills the circle exactly. So a number sentence here would be 1/2 plus 1/3 plus 1/6 equals 1 whole. Pretty cool, huh? Let's look at some other ones. Let's get the circle here. And let's start with 1/2 again. And let's have you tell me, which color should we add to our 1/2? 1/2 plus what? All right. I think I heard some yellow. I bet everybody didn't say yellow, but I bet some said yellow. So let's add 1/4. So 1/2 plus 1/4. And then we could, how about let's get some 12ths here, right? There's 12 of these. So 1/2 plus 1/4 plus 1/12 plus 1/12 plus 1/12. This is equal, let's see if we can get that to stay there. Well, it doesn't want to stay. Look at that. That's equal to 1 whole as well. This fraction number sentence would be 1/2 plus 1/4 plus 1/12 plus 1/12 plus 1/12 equals 1 whole. So we can divide up a whole in different ways, right? And think about this like a candy bar. Let's say that your dad was going to give out a candy bar. Well, he's big. He might keep half for himself, and he might give 1/4 to your mom, and then each kid gets 1/12, right? Oh, I know, how unfair, right? So unfair. But we can divide 1 whole in different ways, and that's what we're going to be looking at a lot today. Our math objective here is to use some math tools strategically to solve an open-ended problem. And you can see, right, math tools is one of our standards. So let's start with this problem. Vaughn won a pizza contest, but she has a dilemma. A dilemma means like two choices. She hates pizza, so she wants to give it all away. Oh no, who hates pizza? Vaughn wants to give 1/2 of the pizza to Grady because he forgot his lunch. She wants to give 1/4 to Doy, 1/10 to Caleb, and 1/3 to Faith. Can she do it? All right, so what we would need to use is our math tools. And you can see an example here. We could take 1/2. Let's see if she can do this. Let's see if it works. 1/2 plus 1/3 plus, I'm going to have to rotate this to get it in there, plus 1/10. That fit? No, right? The answer is no, she cannot do this because that's too much, right? That's too many pieces, right? In order for this to work, then this part for Doy would have to be even smaller than what Caleb got. All right, so that's kind of the thinking that we're going through here today as we use some math tools to solve a problem. Here's our queen. This is Queen Arlene, and here is her problem. She has her problem here. Queen Arlene has a problem. She wants to divide her land among her 3 daughters. She wants her oldest daughter to get 1/2 of the land and her 2 younger daughters to each get 1/3. Can she do it? Use diagrams and words to explain your answer. So this is what you're going to be thinking about today. Okay, you are going to need to use our e-tools here, right? We've been to these e-tools many, many times. And you're going to need to think, well, let's get rid of all these first. Okay, so we're gonna set up her land here, and she wants to give. Let me check the problem here. She wants to give half of her to her oldest daughter, and her two younger daughters each get 1/3. So you'll need a 1/2 piece and two 1/3 pieces. And of course, if you have your fraction circles that you cut out a couple months ago, this would be the best way. But online fraction circles work just as well. So you'll be thinking about, does this work for her? Okay. And so you'll be explaining your answer. Then look at number 2. Number 2 says, after thinking about it, Queen Arlene decides she wants to keep 1/2 of her land and have her 3 daughters divide the other half. Right? So think about that, right? She still wants her oldest daughter to get more land than the 2 sisters. Think of a way to use fractions to divide the land. All right, so this is what you're going to be working on today. You have 2 problems. The first one, I will tell you, is a little bit easier to figure out once you've got your fraction circles. The second one is one where you're going to have to do some more thinking and some more trying of different things. You're going to give Queen Arlene 1/2 of the land. Then you have 3 daughters. So you're going to have 4 pieces here, right? The queen gets 1 piece, and then each of the 3 daughters gets a piece. But the oldest daughter has to get more than the 2 sisters. So you're going to work through that and then be able to explain your pieces. Okay? All right, that was kind of a short video because you do have lots of thinking to be able to do. Remember, you're going to want to get to the fraction toolkit. If you forget how to do it, let's do that really quick. You can click the home button and then over here to McGraw-Hill and MC for McGraw-Hill. Then you're going to open the 4th grade book. Whenever it comes up, it's really, really thinking about it. 4th grade book. And V for virtual. And lastly, e-toolkit, right? This is where your toolkit is, e-tools, and then those fraction circles are right there, right? So you go ahead and take out the land and then start using the fraction circles to try to find a solution, okay? To try to find a solution. All right, 4th graders, that is all. If you need any help with Queen Arlene and her dilemma, please let me know. And good luck.